Hey guys, this is Jim with Motorhome Rehab Ranch, and last week there was a thread on Facebook about how do you rebuild the early style GMC windows. So I figured I'd give you one. Let me explain first what the difference is in early style and late style. This is an early style. These were in 1973, 4, and part of 5. You know it because it's real easy to tell. There's metal right to the edge of the glass. Okay? Plus, it's called a break apart frame. There's 4 seams. And if you take it out, which you really should never do, you'll see that there's a huge band clamp all the way around this thing. Sure enough, look at that. The band clamp. The problem with these windows early on was where these come together, there's no sealant in there. And there's no locator to make it straight. So sometimes it would bend up and the window would be loose, it would push down, the window would be tight to open. The later model windows, move over here a second. Easy to recognize because it has this rubber stuff touching the glass. Plus, if you look around the frame, there's only one cut. It's a one-piece frame. Okay? This is a whole nother kettle of fish. So if you have this, you can wash this for entertainment. And we'll talk about this another day. Okay? All right, let's get back over here. All right, this early style window, easy way to tell, like I said, there's metal to the glass, plus the latch. The window latch is on the side. It's not in the middle. The late model ones have the latch on the middle. All right, now, excuse me. Never supposed to turn your back, right? So if you have this window, this latch, do not lose it. This is made out of a very special metal. It's called unobtainium, right? You've heard of that. Well, we have the screws. Screws are $1 a piece. It's a real special nut washer and screw. We have those at $1 a piece. These somebody had put in some kind of a lock nut arrangement. You know, you do what you got to do. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to rebuild, quote unquote, rebuild this window. Well, what's that mean? Well, this window slides in felts. Okay? The late model window here has a plastic track that it slides in. Totally different. That's why we're going to talk about this one and the felts. Now, the original felts that this ran into was a wire mesh with, call it mohair or something. If yours has that, you may want to call the Smithsonian because that's really old. They haven't done that in a long time. You'll find late model felts, which this one had, are rubber, like this. It's called, get it right now, flocked felt. Flocked felt. Okay? You look at it, the glass slides in here. It's got little grabbers on the bottom that goes down into the channel and lets the glass slide nice and easy. Well, so we're going to put this flocked felt in, and we're going to change this. This is a vertical felt, vertical runner. It's right behind the vertical bar. If you look at it, it has felt on each side, but it's got a little plastic gasket. Okay? That's the gasket between the 2 pieces of glass. There's one on the inside on the fixed window and one on the outside on the slider window. The one inside never goes bad. This one's the one that gets all the weather. We want to change it. All right, first thing, let's take out the vertical bar. Bar on the back of this window. Have a block, your basic hammer. Start at one corner of it. Pops out. Well, wasn't that easy? Don't you wish everything was? Yeah, it's just like on TV, you know. Oh, well, you just push this and it goes and you try it and it'll kill you, right? These are not all that hard. So you put a piece of block on that little edge right there and push on it. And as you start pushing here, move your way up. Make sure you don't bend this. All right? Now, see on the back side, here's the original felt. Came off in pieces. We take this stuff, it's $1.90 a foot. Each window takes 3 feet. Slide it up in the track. There's a little track in the extrusion that goes into. Slide that up in there. I'll cut this one long. And with your handy dandy knife, Batman utility belt, cut it off. You felt. Next thing. This is a bedroom window. It's 12 feet around this. Really? Yep, measure. From here all the way around is 12 feet. So this is an 8-foot section. We sell this by $12 for an 8-foot section. We sell this left over when we get finished. So how do you put this in? Well, first you got to get the old stuff out, right? So get any kind of implement of construction, screwdrivers. You got a screwdriver here? Of course. I need a straight slot. There's a Phillips. Hey, Junior, you got a straight slot? Yes, sir. Let me get that for you. So what we've got to do is we've got to dig out this old felt. Now, I'm going to say this is going to come out real easy. How do I know that? Because I already took it out. But you're going to have to use something. I use a straight slot. Boy, is that far away? Hello, hello. He'll be here in a minute. So you want to get a pry bar or a screwdriver, some kind of, here he comes. You find one? Yes, sir. Bonus. There you are. Thank you. So, a little flat blade screwdriver. You pick at this stuff and you get it to come out. See how easy that is? Huh. Yeah. And if it's been aftermarket, somebody could have glued it in. That'd be great. So how do you get it out? You move the window as far as you can that way. And use the window. See how the window, that's the felt come with it. Pulls it out. Do it up here. Like this. Pulls the felt out. The old felt. It's great stuff. So done. All right. This is every 4 or 5 years you need to put this stuff in there. Not forever. All right. So we want to slip this felt under this glass. Easy way to do that. First of all, make sure that all the dirt, all the gum, all the stuff is in here is gone. Okay, now, there's a little slot at the bottom of the window. Here and here. That's called a weep hole. When water gets into the felt, it goes into that hole and comes out here. Well, how does it do that? We're going to cut a groove in this where it's going to be, so it slides in there, and the groove that we cut in this is in there. So first thing, we want to do the top. Okay? So what I like to do is cut a little edge on there so it'll slide in, double the edge of the felt. Put it in there, bring the window over, and now hold the felt to the glass and slide the glass over. Kind of hard to do without the motor home. Actually, the best part is the motor home and the glass. So this slides in. I don't mean to put my back to you. Give me a second. Well, it's hard to do without the motor home. I'll tell you what. Let's do the bottom. Put the top in. I'm going to slide into here. Put this up into the track. It's going to be a little gooey. It's going to pooch a little bit in the corner. Don't worry about it. The glass will straighten that out. Add in there. Now we're going to do this bottom. Bring it down to here. Now, we got our slot right here. You see the weak hole? The slot for it is right here. I'm going to take this. We're going to notch out the felt. We're going to notch a slot in the slot. Notch a slot in the felt. It corresponds with that slot. Now, this is going to go all the way to here. Cut this off. Now, cut the front edge off of that so it'll maybe slide a little better. Bring the glass in and have that go with the glass. See how it moves over the glass? Glass pulls it over there. Now, open the window. Grab the rubber from the other side. Oh, get out of here. Grab the rubber from the other side, right here, and pull it. Use the window to pull it. There we go. Here's the track. Here's the rubber piece underneath here, sitting in there. Usually get the top in there. It's not being nice to me. Probably some junk left up in there. Let's try one more time. A little bit of special lube on it. There. Just pulling it under. You got a pair of needle nose pliers there, Junior?
Say again?
Needle nose pliers?
Needle nose. Yes, sir.
Might need a little bit of help to pull this with the glass. You can see how easily this slides already. Boy, it's nothing like dead air time, huh? Well, somebody says, well, should I buy a new window or rebuild the old one? If you like a lot of light and if you like a lot of breeze to come in, you can open these windows halfway. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Needle nose. You can open this whole window halfway and get a lot of ventilation. The screens, it's really nice. If you're never going to open the window and you want something a little sharper, we have that. Right over here. Move this whole window. This is our new window. I'm standing behind the camera again. This is our new window. Has a little flipper at the bottom. Sharp looking window, we call this a frameless window. A set of 6 of these is about $3,000. If you're building a really sharp looking party machine, real nice looking window. If you want to use your coach, you want ventilation, you should rebuild this. All right, so I'm going to take this needle nose, I'm going to grab the edge of that shelf, and I'm going to pull it along with the glass. There we go. Well, I tell you what, I wish it was in the motorhome. Here, Hans, come over here and just hold that right there. You're the motorhome.
I'm the motorhome.
That's right. We've already got it far enough we can grab it. There we go. Lined up in there, and as I pull the glass, and pull the felt. There it goes. Pull it right in. In fact, I went too far. Pull a little back. There we go. All right, so this window will go back to there. So let's cut this off right here. There. Thank you. Slides in, nice and smooth. After a while, it'll loosen up as these corners kind of take shape. Now, this is the bedroom window. The front window, same thing but bigger. The little windows in the front, same thing but smaller. Takes 7 sections of felt to do a full 26-foot coach, but $12 a section. So we got $84. Then the vertical felt replaces this, is $1.90 a foot. Takes 3 of them, 3 feet, to do the vertical bar right here. So you can see that your material costs in doing an early style window is not that much. And the trick is the window is your friend. That's your best tool. The window can help you pull the felts in. Key is it's got to be very, very clean, because if you leave any of the old glue or any of the old felt in this runner, the glass won't slide, right? After you get all this stuff in, and say it doesn't slide well, all right? What you do is go into the side of the coach. Inside the coach, you put a 4x4 on this block. Right here, put a bottle jack. You got to jack the frame. Put it on the edge of this and on the edge of that, and you open it up. Open it up here, 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 until it moves smooth. Because there's no locators up here to keep it straight. So you can jack the frame, open it up so it'll slide easy. Okay? That's kind of the trick if all else fails. So that's the early windows. We've got all the parts, and you know, this is how it's done. If you want to change it, that's cool too. Early windows, I have 2 early style coaches. I don't mind them at all. Some people say they're noisy and all this kind of stuff, but if you have the felts in it, the reason they rattle is because that vertical bar in that felt is wore out. Or this felt goes into hit the glass, hits the metal, and it rattles. So if it's starting to do that, look at your felt, see what they look like. Okay, I hope this helps. Hope this answers the questions. If you have any other questions, give me a call. If you learned anything here, send me a buck. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you again.